Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is Kate here with another Horse Life video. In today's video, we're going to be checking out the brand new update that came to Horse Life that includes the CACTALINE species release, as well as a brand new training course that you guys can complete. In today's video, I'll be going over all of that stuff, as well as showcasing the Clydesdale because content creators did get early access to that. So I'll be showcasing some things about the Clydesdale and talking about them for a brief second. With that said though, let's go ahead and get right into it. So yes, content creators have the Clydesdales. They are available for every content creator that is in the system, and they're basically just realistic horse species that will be coming next month on July 11th, I believe it is. Now these are dev origin and they are infertile, so we cannot unfortunately breed any of our horses or Clydesdales with other horses, and they also do have a buff since they will be dev origin. I am unsure if these guys will have their own animation set, as right now they are early access, meaning that we don't know for sure if they're just gonna keep the default set or have their own animations. I really do hope they have their own animations though, because that would be amazing. But now we're gonna move on to the second thing that I wanted to talk about, which was the training course. I'm gonna talk about this before I talk about the CACTALINE species because this kind of involves the CACTALINE species missions. So we're just gonna talk about this first. So obviously you can see here we have a brand new training course that everyone is currently using, and basically they do reset every 10 to 15 minutes, I believe it is, and it will show you which one is the skill that is currently being used with the training set. So all you have to do is, I think you just, honestly, I'm not really sure, we're gonna figure this out. I think you just walk in here. Do you just walk in here? I saw like a little arrow. Guys, this is like my first time trying to figure this out myself. Maybe I have to like get in the circle. I don't understand this. I feel like this is a very simple solution. I'm honestly gonna crash out on the fact that I don't understand how I'm supposed to join this in the first place. Like, this is very confusing for me because like there's like these little arrows that pop up, but then they just disappear, and there's nothing next to this training course that says to join it. Maybe I'm a little stupid. Maybe there's like a specialty thing. I don't really know exactly how I'm supposed to join this. I feel very dumb for that. So apparently the way you're supposed to join is there's like an E button that pops up, or like a button in general in this training course, but for some reason it's not letting me join. Like, I don't know, it's allergic to me or something. Thanks to Purple Dragon here, they were trying to help me out, but honestly I think it's just kind of broken for me. I think it's allergic to me because generally I cannot find an E button anywhere. I've left, rejoined, everything. So we're gonna move on from that for now, and maybe it's gonna work. No, it doesn't want to work. That's great, but I'm gonna move on from this for now and work on the CACTALINE species, and then we'll go back to this and maybe it won't be allergic to me then. So the missions for the CACTALINE species, basically it's pretty simple. You have to complete 3 missions, which I'm pretty sure the missions are just these things right here, and then you have to level up any horse agility skill 5 times, harvest 25 cactus fruit, and then tame a CACTALINE 5 times. So the first one we're gonna do is the missions. I'm pretty sure it's this one, so we're just gonna go tame 5 horses to figure out if this is true or not. They changed the way that you tame things. That looks so much better than the hearts. I'm not gonna lie, that looks so much better. I like that much more than what we had before. So yes, the complete 3 missions, all you have to do is just tame and do everything that's in these missions 3 times, and then once you do that, you will be good to go for that mission. So the next mission we have is the harvest 25 cactus fruit. Basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to the buy horse area because there is now a new desert region with the CACTALINE, and if you go here you can obviously find this is the area in the map that has the new CACTALINE species. This is also where you can find the CACTALINE to tame for the missions as well. Again, you can tame them, you just can't breed them until you finish the missions. So you want to go all the way over here and you want to harvest these right here. This is the cactus fruit, and you want to harvest this 25 times to get this mission completed. Pretty simple. It's not really too hard. It's pretty basic, honestly, and I kind of like that, so it's not too difficult. And then for taming the CACTALINE, I'm pretty sure we're gonna go over there in just a second to see, but I'm pretty sure the CACTALINE just spawn right here in this desert region. So let's go over here and look real quick before I do anything. It seems like they do. It looks like we have a CACTALINE here, and I think that's a player. Yep, the CACTALINE do spawn right here. So this is the area you want to go to find the CACTALINE species. You want to tame 5 of them. Now, I'm pretty sure to tame them, you have to have a special weapon. Not weapon. Oh my gosh, you have to have a special lasso. So if we go to quest, it's probably going to be this lasso right here, the cacti lasso. And if you want to get this one from the mission, just level up any of your horse agility skills 5 times. That one's pretty self-explanatory, so I'm not going to really go over that one too much. But that is what you'd use to tame the CACTALINE. I'm pretty sure it's also in the shop. But if you're like me and you have master lassos, then you can also tame a CACTALINE with the master lasso. So I'm pretty sure now that we don't have hearts, yep, there's gonna be a little thing that pops up. I'm using a master lasso, so that was actually pretty quick. I'm pretty sure they'll have the same amount of what we would call hearts, but now a bar, as the hippocampus have. So now that we have tamed one, I'm gonna show that one off. Maybe it has its own animations. I really don't think it will. I already have a CACTALINE in my inventory, but I'm gonna show off this one because, you know, why not? Honestly, this CACTALINE looks pretty cute. I like the model. I like the way that they look. I also love the fact that they're like desert themed, so they look really cool, especially their horns and stuff. Now, is this one of my favorite species? I won't say it is because it's just one of the ones like a hippocampus. It's pretty cool looking, but it's not something like too unique for me to like have as one of my favorite horses. I'll like breed them here and there probably, and you know, use them here and there, but they're not like one of my favorites. So it's something that is just there for everybody, especially new players, to kind of enjoy and not have to worry about hours on end grinding, which is awesome and amazing, and that's one of the reasons I do like the species itself. I wish it did have its own animations, but we can't wish too hard on things like that, so it's not really a big deal. Oh, by the way, I forgot completely about this, but when you go to get the CACTALINE species, you want to hit this plus button, and it will be popping up right here if you haven't already bought it. It's like 5,500 coins, so I just wanted to put that in. I almost forgot completely about that because it's a new system that I completely forgot even existed. So that's how you even get the breeding mission in the first place. Now, you can tame these guys even without doing the mission, but to breed them, you're gonna have to do the mission. So I would suggest doing it if you're gonna be one of those people breeding the CACTALINE. What the heck? There's somebody floating. Why are they just floating in the air? That's kind of creepy. Like, it looks like they're riding something, but I also don't know what it could be because there's nothing even remotely close to this person. I am finally able to do the training course. Thank goodness. This is so exciting. It's the agility course. So I'm pretty sure we only have 2 different types at the moment, which would be the jumping and the agility. And I think that's basically it at the moment. Maybe in the future we'll have more. Maybe there'll be different like tracks that you can do for either of those skills too. But this is basically how it goes. It's kind of like the Kieran dance as well as what they have in the carnival event at the moment, which is basically just the carnival dance at the same point. But yeah, this is what it basically looks like. Now, I would recommend doing this to complete the CACTALINE breeding missions when it comes to leveling up the agility 5 times on any of your horses. Now, honestly, you could just take one of your horses that like level 1 agility and take it through this course, and honestly, you would get that mission done in no time. But I'm just putting some stuff out there to make it easier for you guys when doing this. So as you can see, we earned 500 XP for agility. I don't know if it has a cooldown. I think it's just waiting till it resets again to be able to do the track again. So that's basically what it does. Gives you a bunch of XP, so I would definitely recommend doing it if you're trying to get like levels done and you're trying to get the mission done as well. But that's everything that came in today's update. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below about the update. If you guys like it or not. Honestly, it's pretty good. I mean, the CACTALINE species isn't nothing special, so it's not like a big deal, but it is a pretty good update, and I would say that the training course is definitely something new that will definitely help a lot of people when leveling up their horses. With that said though, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!